Parliament, the Facebook page is now the hottest. Like, I go there and the people are just clamoring to see what's happening in Parliament. What did we not see? How did this whole thing unfold? How did it start?
Yeah. So, Bridget, today, I think it was close to, they were supposed to sit at 10 a.m. After 2 hours, that was close to midday, we saw members of the majority fully seated. Almost all of them were there.
Right.
All their ministers, Kojo Ponkroma, the Minister for Roads, National Security Minister, all of them, including the majority leader and his deputy, his two deputies, they were all sitting, including their chief whips. So we saw the minority trickling in. You know, they were coming one after the other.
Not as a group.
Not as
like
a group.
Like the previous day.
So it was the entrance of the minority leader that made the people in the gallery see that
public gallery.
It looks like they are up for something, because obviously they were not happy with what happened yesterday in Parliament. That the majority with 137 members went ahead to approve the budget. So immediately the majority leader got there. I will show you what he did. He did to decide on the majority that today we're going to show you where the power lies. That was what they said. So they were doing the vote and that is the last minutes, the vote and proceedings, what happened. So they will mention their name, page 2, page 3. They were doing that. Then immediately the MP for Banda, who is also deputy minority chief whip, spoke up. That is, he got up. Ahmed Ibrahim, he got up and was like, we've seen that yesterday on the record there were only 137 MPs in the House. How then did you get the number that is more than half of the number to approve the budget?
Right.
We will not agree. So the first deputy speaker who was presiding said that, oh, okay, there's nothing that we can do about it, but let's hold on. We'll give you time to address your concerns. The minority leader got up and was like, no, we are not going to agree. We need to settle this. That was what brought all this, you know. So they raised the motion, or they moved the motion for the decision that was taken yesterday to be rescinded, because they think that it was taken unconstitutionally.
Okay.
The majority also held it that no, they had 138 members in the House, including the first deputy speaker, who is MP for Bekwai. The minority were like, no, that is not it. It couldn't happen. So the debate happened amidst Sarah Joasaph, who was alleged that
had a rapturous entrance.
Yes, had the entrance. You saw the entrance, right? When she was entering, she came without a mask for everyone to see that yes, that was her. But the minority, as we said earlier, are saying that they are investigating.
I just want you to go back to where the deputy speaker's chair was moved.
Yes. So
yes,
we are getting there. When after the debate, from the side of the minority, they say that anytime there is a debate of that sort, there would have to be a vote, a voice vote. Okay. If the voice vote is not clear, they would have to go into a secret ballot for them to know if the decision, that was the approval of the budget, to be rescinded or not.
Okay.
So the first deputy speaker, when he was about giving the ruling, was like, yes, I am just the first deputy speaker, and I am not the speaker. That was what
I know
caused the wrath of the side of the minority. They got up. Muntaka Mubarak started speaking. When the speaker was also speaking, that was when we heard a shout that said that shut up. Someone said shut up from the side of the minority. We didn't know who actually said that. So after that, the first majority speaker, the first deputy speaker said that yes, let's go for a 1 hour recession. And the people on the minority were like, yes, if you say that you are not the speaker, then you have to go and take your chair. You can't be the speaker. You have to come and join us on the floor. You can't sit up there because you are saying that you are not the speaker in Parliament. So that was when we saw ABA Husseini, the MP for Ningo Pram Pram, Sam Nate George. But today, interestingly, Kennedy Japan was the one who was settling matters on the floor. He was the one who was saying that.
He said interestingly.
Yes, people are normally we see him to be one person who does. But he was like, oh, today he was very calm, speaking to Sam Nate George. He spoke to Inusa Husseini, not Inusa Husseini, Suhaini, and all the other members.
Unfortunately, we don't have a listen, but it looks like now the MPs have become the subject matter and not the budgets and not the contents of the budgets. Yeah. No, they are not talking about Ijapa, they are not talking 1.75. It's about egos at play. How did you, when you were leaving Parliament, what impression did you make of today's, ending of proceeding, and what do you think would proceed that would happen tomorrow?
So now we are not clear in our minds how the ruling went.
Right.
The majority is claiming that the motion that was moved on the side of the minority was dismissed.
Right.
The minority is also claiming that no, the speaker didn't use the right channel to dismiss the ruling. So as it stands, before we were leaving Parliament, they were in a meeting. They said leadership on both sides were going to have meetings so that when they come back tomorrow, because now they are going to rise on December 17th, they will go for another recession. That's a break on December 17th. They would have to do appropriation. There are other things that they will have to do before that time. But these are for the past 3 or 4 sittings. It has all not been about the budget. It has been about, yes, I've rejected, I've dismissed, I've approved. So as it stands now, yes, the last decision stands that they've approved the budget. The budget has been approved on the side of the minority. But it's not so clear what is going to happen tomorrow. Because when they come back tomorrow, this same issue is going to be brought back again for them to see, because the debate is done. We wait to see what is going to happen. Are we going to do the voice vote, or we are going to go into a secret ballot to ascertain or to get a conclusion whether or not the budget has been, approved or rejected?
So the fury, the drama, the anger or angst we see when the cameras are on. When it's off, are they friends? Are they laughing and communicating? Or do you think that this is different?
This looks quite different because, yes, obviously they are friends. But when they get out, you see them, at each other's, yes, this thing that you did wasn't the right thing. That's what they do. Even at their cafeteria, that's what they have been doing. Like, you see an NPP person and an NDC person, this thing that you did, it's not in the constitution. So they continue that. And it looks like the minority it has drawn a line that, yes, this is what we want. The 5, conditions that they gave that upon which they were going to approve the budget. Scrap the 1.75.
Take
Ijapa out of the budget. Rewrite the line of Aka Energy, that deal, those conditions. They are holding on to it, and they are saying that until those things are done, for them to see the concessions, the budget cannot be approved, and they will not allow it to pass. So
thank you, Henry.
We wait and see what happens tomorrow in Parliament at 10 a.m.
Thank you, Henry.